Big things. Holiday time is here. December. I hope you guys are having a great day, folks. It is Tuesday, December 12th and 2023. You're watching Ocean's Pit Little Show about big things Monday through Friday at noon. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com, and give us a call at 847-769-8609 to book a show, folks. Every show is dedicated to the first responders, but mostly it's dedicated to people like you who take the time and watch the show, whether you're watching it at lunchtime or you watch it during the day or anytime, folks, on the 5 different social media outlets. That's right. It's the Tony Ocean Show Facebook page, the Mo Carrara Facebook page, Ocean's Pit page, Facebook page, Twitter, or X, formerly Twitter, YouTube, and LinkedIn. We are live every day, Monday to Friday, lunchtime fun. And guys, we have a great show lined up for you today. Mr. Greg Potter and Kathy Rich. Of course, Kathy Rich, the daughter of the late, great Buddy Rich. It's going to be great. They got a brand new Christmas show to the Arcade Theater Thursday, December 21st. It's right, Buddy Rich Big Band Machine Groovy Christmas Show. It's going to be a lot of fun, folks. Doors open at 7 o'clock. oshows.com. And guys, we're going to give away 2 free tickets at the end of the hour so you guys can go to the Arcade Theater in St. Charles to see Kathy Rich and Greg Potter doing a special Buddy Rich Big Band Machine Groovy Christmas show on the 21st of December. So 2 free tickets. We're going to give you away a trivia question, and you guys are going to win 2 free tickets. They're going to be our guests. I want to thank my guests from yesterday, Chuck Fielman from Chicago Tribune, Pioneer Press, and the Doings magazine. Newspaper, folks. He was a great talking about some great music. But we got a great show lined up for you today. Don't forget this Thursday, Laura Ocean will be in the house. It's my favorite day of the week. And I know it is yours, guys. Anyway, folks, busy week coming up. This Thursday, sold out show at Carriage Greens restaurant. I think it's in Darien or Downers Grove, close. It's going to be Ocean's Rat Pack show is sold out. Dinner and show Friday, Chicago Prime Steakhouse in Schaumburg with Double T, Tony Toto, 8 o'clock. We'll be at the Club Arcada Speakeasy on Saturday, the 16th. That's going to be a lot of fun. 8:30 show. Go to oshows.com. Fun. Also, this Saturday, I'm going to get a chance to meet the great Priscilla Presley again. Jimmy Place puts that all together. It's going to be a lot of fun. Did a great sound check with Greg and Kathy. We're just waiting for them to come on. And right before they come on, let's get down to some stuff, folks. Very, very important. Crazy. Again, if you guys didn't know, we're going to be grandparents, me and Laura. We did on Saturday in the afternoon. It was a lot of fun, folks. It's a great feeling. So I'm excited about that. Let's get to our sponsors, folks. That's right. Let's talk about Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local, Norwich, Des Plaines, Evergreen Park, Warrenville, and now Mesa, Arizona, baby. That's right. All holiday season decor items and lights are 30% off through December 24th. Small engine repair, free pickup and delivery at $35 savings. Customers can bring their snowblower into the store or call to schedule a pickup entire month of December. That's right. Free $10 Ace bonus gift card when you purchase a $50 gift card through Ace. That's December 24th. You got to love all the great stuff Ace is doing, folks. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local. Remember, Ace has been helping neighbors. Our good friends from Ace Hardware. Let's get right to my good friend, Mary Grievous. That's right, folks. Mary is the one, and you got to love her stuff, man. She is a great real estate agent and a great lady. That's right. So meet Mary Grievous, your trusted local realtor with years of experience and deep understanding of the market. She's here to guide you every step of the way. Let's turn your real estate dreams into reality. Contact her today. Available at Assets Buyers, assisting buyers, sellers, for sale by owners, expired listings. Call her at Berkshire Hathaway Stark Real Estate, 630-688-1725, or email her at mgrievous@starkre.com. Right there. There's a number 847-769. Oh, that's me. I'm sorry. There you go. There's our number 630-688-1725. My good friend Mary. And she'll be your friend too, man. Very, very cool. He does. You're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, folks. Let's get to my good buddy, Bernie DeMayo. All you companies out there. Now, we're talking about the companies out there that are starting up or even companies who've been into business a long time. You know, everybody needs everybody needs a publicist. And I think it's very, very important. And let's just be honest, folks. Bill Gates once said if it was down to his last marketing dollar, he'd spend it on public relations. And that's a sound advice of a man who's worth $1 billion. Bernie DeMayo and partners have been my publicist for many years, TV, radio, newspapers, and a lot of great stuff. He's been working many years with the Chicago Bulls, Michael Jordan, Phil Stefani Group. Let's not forget the Chicago White Sox, and he can work for you. They've won many, many different awards. All you need to do is look up BernieDeMayo.com or give him a call at 312-217-5658. That's 312-217-5658, BernieDeMayo.com, folks. Absolutely. And the holidays are here. So you know what happens when the holidays are here. You can go downtown, you can go to different places, but if you want to go to the best, we're talking about Sunny Acres. That's right, Sunny Acres, 29 West 310 North Avenue, West Chicago, Illinois, 60185. You can call them at 630-231-3859. Come celebrate the holidays at the big and bright trail of lights at Sunny Acres Farm, where there will be millions of dazzling lights, a sparkling walking trail with fun stops along the way, while featuring larger-than-life holiday displays and set to your favorite holiday tunes. Be sure to come bring the kids on Santa Claus on the weekends. Check out the website to reserve your tickets at time slot at sunnyacres.com. That's Sunny with an O, Sunny Acres in West Chicago, 630-231-3859, Sunny Acres. Yeah, you gotta love it. And I love the holidays. It's my favorite time of the year. It's some people don't like the holidays, but I love the holidays. So let's see who's watching, folks. Who's in the house while we wait for Kathy, Rich, and Greg Potter to come back on. John Faso, congratulations to you, buddy. Happy birthday to Vivian. I think your son's birthday was a couple days ago. Boom Boom is in the house. Stella, I hope you're doing well. Hope to see you soon. Tracy's in the house from Good Clean Fun. Tracy, how you doing? And her brand new Taylor Swift tribute coming out in April, man. It's going to be big. So we got to get Tracy back on the show. It's going to be a good time with her new show. I'm looking forward to that. Jacqueline, what's up, my dear? Hey, Ellie Weinhardt, of course, the best. It's great to see her last Wednesday at the Displays Theater doing the red carpet for Nick Cy Hodges and her Joan Rivers. It's great to see her. Rogia, happy birthday, 108 years old. St. Francis Sinatra. You're right, Roa. How you doing, honey? Hope you're well. Double T, Tony Toto. Hope you got Kathy Appolito. Great to see you guys. Michelle, Christine. How you doing, Chrissy? That's right. We're going to be at Norton's December 30th. What a way to end the year. There's Mary Pina. I hope you got Lake Geneva's. What's happening on March 8th? Oh, that's a surprise. I know we just posted it. March 8th, 2024 is going to be something big, baby. Big in Chicago, but we can't let out the secret. March 8th, 2024. Watch it. It's coming, baby. It's coming. Albert, Kim Peterson, LeFew. I hope you guys, Erica, how you doing? Everybody's well. I want to reach out to my good buddy again, Donnie Drama, Donna Biaggi. You know, he knows I'm a big, he knows I love the New York Knicks. Hey, Kathy, how you doing? And he just happens to golf with the great John Starks, and he owns a cigar shop. So he was kind enough to have John Starks not only sign the cigar box, Tony Ocean Sleep Well, instead of Sleep Warm, they forgot, but, and the John Starks cigars. So Donnie Drama, Donnie Biaggi, got your Christmas card today. Love you, brother. Donnie Drama, you got to love it. John Starks. And I love Starks, man. He was, when he used to play with against the Bulls and those finals and those Stanley Cups, Starks for three. And it was just fantastic going over Great stuff. Anyway, that's right. Kathy, how you doing? Kathy, I hope you're doing well. Jimmy the Suit in the house. And I hope you guys are well watching Ocean's Pit. A little show about big things. That's right. Kathy Rich coming on, and my good buddy Greg Potter will be here very shortly. And we're going to give away 2 tickets to the Buddy Rich Big Band Christmas Show, Groovy Christmas Show at the Arcada Theater. That's Thursday, December 21st, 7 p.m. Oshows.com if you didn't get your tickets yet. But if you wait till the end of the hour here on Ocean's Pit, you're going to get a chance to win 2 free tickets. And we're waiting for them to come on. Emo from Florida, how are you guys doing? So let's get to another sponsor if we can, folks. That's right. Let's talk about our good buddies from Deutsch Power Center. That's right, Sal and Deutsch Power Center, servicing the construction and diesel industry in Chicago for the last 20 years. That's Deutsch Power Center. Give Sal a call at 224-276-6550. Let's not forget Roy McCampbell, attorney at law. Everybody needs a good lawyer. Call my buddy Roy at 708-275-4264. And let's not forget my wife's company, Laura Ocean Solutions. With credit cards, increasing profits while reducing credit card fees. You'll never have to shop again if you use Laura Ocean Solutions. Don Esteban Cigars. Get those hand-rolled cigars delivered right to your home. Stocking stuffers. Ask for the Tony Ocean Special or tell them what you're looking for. Call Javier at 727-366-7536. And Trico Hair Experts, recreating great hair days. Carmela and Anthony in Rosemont, 773-999-7888. You're watching Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things. You know what I did this morning, and I do every Tuesday? You know what it is, Almost Home Foundation for Dogs. I volunteer every Tuesday, folks, and so can you. Almost Home Foundation is a nonprofit organization where I volunteer Almost Home Foundation every Tuesday, Irving Park Road in Schaumburg, Illinois. You can foster, you can adopt dogs, big dogs, little dogs, cats. They got them all. They need supplies, they need funding, and they need volunteers. Go to almosthomefound.org and tell them Tony O sent you. We're waiting for Greg Potter and Kathy Rich, the daughter of the great Buddy Rich, supposed to be on the show. They did a sound check, trying to get on the show here. So let's make sure they get on here. And in the meantime, while we're waiting for them, folks, it's great to see you guys. And I hope you guys are going out and having some fun. That's right, Greg. Me and Greg go back many, many ways. Yeah, used to be drum. That's right. Uncle Dirt and the boys. Very cool. Lori, how you doing? Oh, Bobby Brandolino in the house. Bobby, how you doing, buddy? I hope you're doing well. Brandolino Music, Encore Music in Shorewood. Check it out. Buy local, shop local. And Bobby, again, sorry for the passing of your grandfather. Kathy and Jimmy, how you doing? Jimmy the Suit. This is for you, Jimmy. Just if you're watching, baby, I miss you guys. Hope you guys are doing well. All right, so there's a lot of things going on today, folks. And you know what's happening. Less than what? January 7th, less than about 30, not even 20 days, 20 days. The Chicago Music Cruise 2024, January 7th through January 14th, 7-night Eastern Caribbean cruise, Royal Caribbean's Wonders of the Sea. The biggest ship on the water. That's right, folks. 4 football fields long. We're starting off in Orlando, Florida, Coco Key, Bahamas, St. Martin, and Puerto Rico. It's Tony Ocean in the main event band, my other rock band, Mojo's Jukebox, and Seventh Heaven, the ringleaders themselves. It's going to be great. The ship holds 5,000 people, folks. 5,000. Kathy Eppolito, I can't wait either. Helen Tenuta, how are you doing, my dear friend? So I'm excited, man, to be here. And you know, the best thing about it, I think Seventh Heaven is doing 2 nights. And we're doing 2 nights as well. We're doing the Monday, the second night of the cruise, 8 to 9, the Ocean the Main Event Band, and 9 to 10, Mojo's Jukebox, and the Royal Hall. So book your tickets for that. It's going to be fantastic. And I mean, in the music hall, music hall. Seventh Heaven is in the Royal Hall. And then, of course, we're going to be back there again on Wednesday on the ship doing the exact same thing. Plus, we're doing 2 live Ocean's Pit, one on Monday and one on Wednesday, live from the ship. Me and Laura, I think we're going to get Richie as a guest. We're going to get Mary as a guest. We're going to get all the guys, maybe get some of the guys from Seventh Heaven. And we're going to get you guys on there live on the ship. I'm excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, and We were sold out at one point, and we still got a chance. Now, you guys want to give your wife, boyfriend, husband, whatever you got, a nice little gift? How about joining us on that cruise? Richie was good enough to pull up some more rooms just for the Ocean Pit and Tony Ocean fans. That's right. We got a couple more rooms. So go to ntdvacations.com. That's right. Mary at ntdvacations.com. Great way to start the new year. Sherry, how are you doing? Welcome to Ocean Spit. Joanne, can't wait to see you too on that cruise, honey. Let's not forget there it is. Thank you, Mary, for putting it up. There's Mary at ntdvacations.com. Now, Mary is also the same lady that takes care of Berkshire real estate. So not only can you sell a house, buy a house, and book the cruise all in one phone call and one email. So that was good. Danny Ramonde is in the house. He's excited about the cruise. All right, want to thank our good friends from Armando Supermarkets, Danny and Robin, 925 Liberty Street, Elgin, Illinois, and Crash Champions Collision Auto Repair. For all your collision auto repair needs, go to crashchampions.com. That's Michael and Gigi. Still waiting for Greg Potter and Kathy Rich. We did a sound check. Everything was fine, and they said their internet is out there, so they're trying to get some other internet. So Duck Cruise is absolutely right. How cool is that? Well, we're still waiting, folks, and you're going to get a chance to win 2 free tickets. Again, though, let's talk about some stuff before we bring on Kathy and Greg, folks. We lost the great actor Ryan O'Neal from the movie Love Story, dies at the age of 82 years old. How about, folks, they got a new drug coming out called I don't know about this, anti-aging medicine for dogs is in the works right now. And okay, so maybe you can make them look younger or act younger. I don't know. But when you get to a certain age, those poor dogs, yeah, we want them to live together forever. I mean, they are our pets. They are family. It's very, very important, So I don't know. I'm weird about this anti-aging for dogs. I mean, you see all the creams and everything they got for men and women out there, but I don't know, man. It's kind of crazy. All right, now listen. While we're waiting for Kathy Rich and Greg Potter, their internet went out in their original location. Now they're looking for another spot to come live, and they got a big show coming up at the Buddy Rich Big Band Machine Groovy Christmas Show. That's Thursday, December 21st at the Arcada Theater in St. Charles. At the end of the hour, we're going to give you a chance to win 2 free tickets to that show. Emo from Florida, how you doing, buddy? All right. Now, I don't know if you guys got to the point where you're completely broke. No money. Or maybe some of you have been there. Hard times. And you're going to the grocery store. You only got a certain amount of money. Very little. But you got 3 choices. Armored potted ham, corned beef hash, Vienna sausage, or Spam. Which ones are you getting? Boy, I haven't tried any of them. I think I tried Spam once. Maybe. I think I'm going to, if I had to, if I was getting to what it is, but Emo, you're absolutely right. Leave the poor dogs alone. Stop screwing with these people. If it is up to me, folks, corned beef hash would be the one I get. Okay, Ellie says sausage. Buddy, congratulations, your son. I think he had a baby, right? Baby boy or whatever, Vincenzo. So congratulations, buddy. Rose says hash. I say hash too. Gil, there he is. Gil De La Paz, great entertainer in the Chicagoland area. Go check my buddy out. So Gil says corned beef. All right. Hash, Vienna sausage. Yeah. That armored potted ham looked horrible, that picture. Ugh. So corned beef hash. All right. Vienna sausage, buddy says. Corned beef. Mary says corned beef too. I don't know. Interesting stuff. Or if you had a choice, how about just a food choice? We are still waiting for Greg Potter and Kathy Rich. They had an internet problem. We did the sound check. Everything was great. And then the internet went out. So they're looking for another way to get on the show. And they're probably waiting on internet based. How about from your phone, boys? Guys, maybe from your phone. Maybe from your phone. Anyway, they're having some technical problems on that side, but we're going to keep the show. And listen, if you had to go to a restaurant and you're going to order something, turkey club, corned beef, roast beef, or pulled pork. Guys, me, turkey club. I always eat turkey clubs. Love that. Turkey clubs, that's my thing when I go out. Emo never had spam. And Danny says spaghetti. You can still afford spaghetti too, right? You can. That's the cheapest way to go too. That wasn't even on the list, but that was one. Pulled pork, roast beef, corned beef, or turkey club. Ellie says corned beef. Buddy says turkey. Emo says turkey. Yeah, I agree. Pulled pork, not that great about it. But turkey club. Anybody ever have an egg salad sandwich? Egg salad sandwich. I never had one. I don't intend to have one. That's just me. Turkey, love turkey club, close second. Gil says close second, pulled pork. Egg salad sandwiches. Egg salad. Nope, Stella never tried it. I never tried it. I don't think I can eat it. I don't know. Sometimes I'm not a much, gives me gas. There you go. Buddy, I'm saying to myself that, I'm not much of a peanut butter and jelly guy, but every now and then I will have the chunky peanut butter with jelly. Yes, only mine is on toast. Ooh, Carol, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. All right, so that's it. Egg salad sandwich. Not everybody said they had it. Okay, now guys, we're just speaking about dogs. We were talking about the Almost Home Foundation. We're talking about the anti-aging pills that they're trying to do for the dogs. How about getting something for your dog? You buy them a toy, and they chew it apart, and the cotton's laying all over the house, or they bite the plastic button and they swallow it and choke, right? So you're saying to yourself, what can we get the dog which is safe? Brand new, folks. 10,000 customers have already bought this gift. Your dog will never be able to rip this toy apart. It's called Immortal Chewers. They look like different stuffed animals. They're very small, but they're built so the dog cannot rip it apart. They're called Immortal Chewers. Google it, find it. They're saying it's safe, and there's no possible way that your dog will rip this toy apart. If that ever happens, money back guaranteed. But right now, they're saying it's 10,000 people have ordered it. 10,000 people have used it. There's not one complaint. It is Immortal Chewers. Kong Toys, I have Pitbull, can't chew through that. Oh, yeah, Kong Toys work too. That's more of a plastic. Peter says egg salad with mush Miracle Whip. Okay, there you go. Emo says egg salad without the egg. Sandwiches during Lent. Okay. You got to check it out, Mary. Mary Turco, welcome to Ocean's Pit. There they are. I think they made their, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, anyway, that last minute, get that Immortal Chewers. That is for the dogs. Now, the moment you've been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, Kathy Rich and Greg Potter in the house. The old internet routine. You guys are probably doing something else. You guys are probably doing something else. You got, and now you just use the old internet scheme. There you go.
That was challenging. Yeah. We were running around like idiots. It was crazy. The phone, the computer, it's on airplane mode. It's crazy.
Yeah. We found that my computer actually has an airplane mode too, so that's good. Maybe he must have been flying.
He must have been on fly. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, in the house, the great Greg Potter, Emmy-winning award drummer, Greg Potter, back
there
in 2009. That's right.
Yes.
And let's not forget the great Kathy Rich, the youngest person ever to sign a major deal at the age of 12. Big swing face when she sang The Beat Goes On.
Yes.
Very, very, very cool stuff. And of course, Kathy Rich, the great daughter of the great Buddy Rich. And they were kind enough, Kathy and Greg, to give away 2 free tickets at the end of the
2,
hour.
count them 2.
Trivia question to the Buddy Rich Big Band Machine Groovy Christmas Show, Thursday, December 21st at Ronald Estes Arcada Theater in St. Charles, 7 o'clock showtime. Doors open at 6. oshows.com for tickets. It's going to be great. Guys, how you doing?
Now that was a little challenging there for a half hour.
I was crawling on the
crazy.
floor of the living room trying to straighten out that wreath behind me.
Right? Why don't you just leave it? Why don't you guys just leave it up all year? Just different things on it.
Well,
it's
if you knew what went into this whole situation, it's ridiculous.
Yes, but I think that could be the culprit of what knocked out the Wi-Fi.
Internet.
Was probably
that wreath.
The lighting. I mean, now that you look at it on the like,
the cheesiest.
I mean, it's we really do live like 2 friggin' bums. I mean,
well, that's because you guys are going from you're going from airplane to bus, from the suitcase to the hotel, to the case, to the bus, to the plane. And I know you guys just got back. Yeah, you got back from London. I was going to ask. Let's start with Kathy first.
Yes,
Kathy, real fast. What's the difference, in your opinion, between performing in Europe and performing in the United States?
Wow. I think there's a really amazing appreciation for jazz in Europe. And, my father always loved going to England, and he loved going to Japan, the Far East. I mean, Japan they really love jazz there, and they know every song. They sing along with you. So I'm thinking that for some reason in Europe, there is a much greater appreciation and love for the art of jazz.
Jazz. What about you, Greg? Now, how about Japan?
Well, we're just not sure that they have a greater love and appreciation for Greg Potter. That's the only thing we haven't really found out
I don't
yet.
think they found that here either.
Yeah, but the problem is, all I know is the problem is you guys are going back. So you're going back. So that's all that matters. But
whether they want us to or not, we're going back.
That's true. They keep inviting us back. They've not taken away our passports.
Not yet.
But yeah, she's right about the appreciation level of, say, jazz and, of course, Buddy Rich.
Yes.
Yes, Japan would probably be the most. They actually know, at what height the stick was coming down to the snare drum.
They're amazing over there.
They really are. They just love it, and they wanted specific band members to come over. I mean, they know Japan
every tune. They know it all.
Yeah, and then with England.
Let me ask you something about Japan. We were in Japan 20 years ago doing our Rat Pack show, and they don't.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
It's not like they don't clap too much till the end of the show when it came, because they didn't understand. We couldn't do a lot of the monologue stuff. But
right.
do they clap after every song, or do they wait till the end and clap?
I think that's also I think that's a respect thing as well. They don't want to interrupt what you're doing, so they wait till the end, that's really kind of nice if you think about it.
Because whereas the last time we played in London at Ronnie Scott's, one of the most conservative, quiet, most controlled settings of a jazz club in the world, Ronnie Scott's Jazz Club, we actually, a fight broke out during our opening number.
A fist fight.
In
the audience.
In the audience, like you were watching Pantera.
Maybe too many beers. Maybe too many beers.
We just started.
You can't. I don't know if we can blame it really. I mean, of course, you blame everything on me, but an actual fist fight.
A fist fight broke out because one gentleman was talking during the performance, and the other gentleman punched him in the face.
And the guy that did the punching was not even a relative of mine.
No.
I mean, he just punched
a guy. I know him.
Because I can't hear Potter's snare drum. They could hear my snare drum in Liverpool, in Birmingham. And we were in London. I'm so loud as the band.
What about that Windsor?
London.
Did you perform at the Windsor Castle? Did I see that right?
No, we were staying.
We were staying at the Windsor Castle.
What was that like? What was that like?
That was pretty crazy.
Yeah,
very cold.
People that live like that.
Yes, there are people that live in castles.
But yeah, that was this time, because actually we went to London to rehearse with the band, but we played in Manchester, which is about
a beautiful symphonic hall called the Bridgewater.
Yeah, about 200 miles.
Absolutely unbelievable.
Right,
Manchester. Peter Noon, Herman's Hermits came from Manchester.
Yes,
Eric Burden from the Animals came from
There you go.
Manchester.
Oh, okay.
Very,
Yeah,
very
yeah. I
cool.
mean,
Beautiful city.
but it's a whole different vibe. I mean, it's almost like going, Chicago to Milwaukee or so. I mean, it's still a big city, but it's different. It's different than London
Yes.
was. But no, the venue was absolutely
Venue was absolutely magnificent.
beautiful, and
gorgeous.
the band and everything.
And we had the great Ian Pace from Deep Purple as our guest.
I was going to ask
Right.
you that. 'Cause I see
Oh,
pictures
my
of
gosh.
Greg. First of all, how did you get him? How did that come about, Greg?
Well, he's been our. Kathy gave him a Buddy Rich
Lifetime Achievement
Award at the 25th. Which
London Palladium.
Yeah, was that the 25th or 20th?
25th anniversary.
Right.
Of Buddy's
So
passing.
so we actually, I mean, we both met him at the same time.
Yes.
I mean, it wasn't like, I mean, I knew him like through. I knew him, but didn't know him. Whatever.
Right.
So when you gave him that award, 20. How old am I?
You want to say?
No.
Okay.
I'm younger than him, but I'm just saying. I mean, the years
You still
fly
look like
by.
you're
I mean,
21, Greg. You still look like you're a kid. You still look like I'm looking. You look like you're still playing with he say, she say.
Okay. Yeah, but if you would see the inside of my guts, I look like the King Tut mummy. Like you look inside of me, it's like an old friggin' wrapped up. I'm like a mummy inside. I'm so. Wait,
Your hat's crooked there, Chief.
my head. I've got an oblong shaped, wrong shaped head now. I mean, I still have like my hair and everything, but we've got all this new Buddy Rich.
Because every picture is a different hairstyle.
Yeah,
It took you a while to come up with that.
We
Come
have
up with them.
we have this new merch that we're trying to sell. So I'm wearing.
Yes.
He's wearing the hat.
You know,
He's
you've
wearing
got
this
the
hoodie.
You got the hoodie. You've
Yes.
got this. So I opted.
Now
for
let me
that.
see
But
that. Wait a
getting
minute. Now the hoodie. Let me see the hoodie. Something about 100.
Right, turn around.
100,
Yes.
100 Centennial Buddy Rich.
Buddy Rich's,
and then
the on tour on
the
back.
back on the
There you
tour,
go.
and then
Yes.
the hat. Now speaking of 100, what Greg,
That's-
Kathy, what is the
Greg's age.
100 different drummers at one time when they were honoring Buddy
Oh,
Rich?
that you did that thing.
Oh well, yeah. Now that was not really that wasn't
wasn't a
Buddy
Buddy
Rich. That was
something
100
else.
of the. I like to refer to them as the best drummers in the world.
Okay.
But 100 drummers. Vinny Caluta, Steve Smith,
Steve Gadd. Was
Steve
it he?
Gadd.
Dave Weckl.
Ringo
Dave
Starr.
Weckl, Ringo Starr
was
opened this
there.
thing. So
Yes.
actually, it was called Drum Together. It was Drum Together, which was
It was for Hunger.
yeah. Why Hunger is the name of the organization out of New York, headed by or one of the people on the board is Yoko Ono. So
Who?
Kathy, were you? Are you guys Yoko Ono fans? Are you Yoko Ono fans?
I wouldn't want to say.
I'm whatever Kathy tells me I am.
I wouldn't want to say.
That makes me Yoko Ono. That makes me John Lennon-ish. She actually will sit in the rehearsal and look
we
at
are
the band members.
huge Beatle fans.
Yes.
So I wouldn't say that I was necessarily a fan of Yoko, but if she made John happy, then more power
Well,
to her.
thank you, Kathy, for saying that because I'm so sick of people blaming the breakup on Yoko. Yoko had nothing to do with it. John was miserable until he met Yoko, and he was so
Exactly.
happy, and
Yes.
you could just show it on his life. You know, it's so stop with that. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay,
So I would say
think-
if she made John happy, then fantastic.
But that I was explaining Drum Together.
Oh, go right ahead.
Before you.
Oh yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry, my fault. I
No,
changed
no.
the subject. Go ahead. 100 drummers. Some you
100
like.
drummers.
No,
Some you
100
didn't.
of the best drummers. 100
Yes.
of the best drummers.
Yeah.
So I would be like 98 or 97. I'd be in that list.
Hey man. You
Okay,
are
so-
fantastic.
So what did you play?
Well, no, because Yoko,
everyone played a part of
right,
that
Yoko
song.
Ono's
Come
involved,
Together.
so she allowed
Right.
them to use "Come,
Come
Together,"
Together, right.
the Beatles
Okay.
track.
I got
So
it.
all of these drummers, 100 of them, and it would be during this COVID
Right.
thing, so everyone had to record themselves remotely,
Right.
and so I recorded. Right, you played through the whole track, but then they just
They cut it up so everybody had a
yeah.
little piece of it.
I happened to be in it 16 times.
But
Not-
who's counting?
I didn't count,
Okay.
but I'm in it 16 times.
That's sad, isn't it?
It is.
No.
Oh, you know what? Look, But we got the great Kathy Rich, Greg Potter, the big Christmas show coming up. The Buddy Rich
Yes.
Big Band Machine Groovy Christmas Show, Arcata Theater, Thursday, December 21st, 7 p.m. And we're going to give away 2 tickets to the show at the end of the hour.
Right.
Kathy, man, wow. What can you say about the great Buddy Rich? You can't, and there will never. Every
There'll never
drummer
be another one.
There's never going to be another one. No one
No.
even close to him.
No.
And what does it feel like when people come up to, like, the drummers, the famous drummers come up to, man, I loved your father. How does that must happen to you all the time?
It does, and it never gets old, and it's, always appreciated, because that really is what he spent his whole life doing. He spent his entire life since he was 3 years old bringing music to people. And so if people appreciate that, then, my answer is always, it's humbling. It's great.
Greg, and on you to fill in that slot there, or to fill in that slot.
Yeah.
I think we talked about this before. When you first started, did you get any shit
Yeah.
from people saying, what is this kid from Chicago doing on that? How did that? And you know what, man, you're still doing it. So screw all them, number one. And number two, what was that like?
Yep. Well, as we had it proven to us in London, when people fight so they can hear me.
That's a good
Well,
thing.
no, we never went at this, and I certainly never went at this like I am going to be that I'm anywhere near Buddy Rich. What we're trying to do is bring that feeling, bring that vibe of Buddy. Not bring it back, because it hasn't gone away, but bring it around. No different than why do we the resurgence, or the thing with these tribute bands. I mean, you just want to pay tribute to great music. Now, Buddy Rich, not only great music, but a great man, great player. There's something about just bringing the music back and bringing just the vibe of this guy back. I mean,
And
that's
just
like,
because he's gone,
Yeah.
just because he's not here anymore, doesn't mean that the music should also disappear. He
I
spent his whole
agree with
life
you.
bringing music.
right.
It's
So
Yeah.
you have to bring it. You have to have
we
people
were just
still
with our
hearing it.
friends. They play in this group called Queen. And now Freddie Mercury's gone. They've got Adam Lambert. Now this guy doesn't come out and say, "Oh, look, I'm
Freddie
the new
Mercury."
Freddie Mercury."
No.
Guy is unbelievable, wonderful.
Unbelievable
But he
singer.
brings that music, and he brings that. I mean, they're still playing 20,000 seat
Stadiums.
stadiums. Where were we in LA with them?
Yeah.
What was that place? That was a football stadium.
BMO Stadium.
I mean,
Huge.
well, then we in Chicago, same deal. That's 18,000 right at the
stadium.
United Center.
Sure.
Or United Center. So I'm saying, but there's
Absolutely.
that's not Freddie Mercury
People want to
anymore.
hear
but
that music.
People want to hear that music, and he brings that. He brings that back. So getting back to me playing with the band, I'm just like, I'm up there playing it. It's not that I'm being
No one's
him.
trying to be
No,
Buddy.
right,
That's
right.
impossible.
No.
You can't
Yeah,
be.
Greg, what did
Yeah.
you learn as being a drummer? What did you learn? Were you a big Buddy Rich fan, obviously, before you met Kathy, and when you did?
Well, yeah. I mean,
What did you learn from him? What style did you learn anything from Buddy Rich that you say, boy, you do something different now that maybe you didn't do before?
There's no comparison. I mean, the only version of Potter you got before doing this is just in the attitude. I grew up thinking that you were supposed to act like Buddy Rich, how he did on the Johnny Carson show. When people would say, "Hey, who's the best?" I'd say, "Me." And then I wondered why everyone hated my friggin' guts. Well, because you act like Buddy Rich, and you're not. This would be like when I'm 12 or 13. When I got to be 22, what did I
That's
not?
called
did I do
confidence,
anything?
brother. That's called confidence, and you can back it up. So screw everybody else that gives you that shit.
Okay, so let's get back to me when I was 22 years
Let's
old.
get back.
People couldn't stand me then either. but
Kathy, wait a minute.
And it
Now,
holds true to this day.
yes, it does, and I'm
It
a lot
holds
older
true.
than 22.
Kathy, the youngest person ever to be signed by a major deal at the time, at that
the
time,
time,
age
yes.
12. Mike, what was that like when they actually? I mean, that's got to be like, wow, 12 years old. What was that like?
It's a crazy story, because how I even got to do The Beat Goes On live in front of people on a live recording in the first place is crazy. My dad, we were in the car and I was singing along to The Beat Goes On the radio, and he said, "Why don't you come and record that with us?" And I thought, oh, great, no problem. We go to a recording studio, yada, yada. 2 weeks later, he has a chart written. We go to LA and we pull up to a nightclub. And I said, what are you doing? I thought we were going to a recording studio. He goes, no, we're recording this live. And I went, in front of people? He's like, oh yeah. So I told him I can't do it. I'm not doing it. I can't do it. Never sung in front of anyone in my life except in school in the chorus. Long story short, there's a woman sitting in the front row called Judy Garland. And she talks to me for like 20 minutes, pulls me down to her and says, don't you ever be intimidated by anybody. You just get up there and do it. So I did it.
And you did it.
And
fantastic. Do you guys ever do that in your show?
We do. Yeah, we have a brand new version.
Yeah, and we recorded it. We re-recorded it
at Abbey Road.
We recorded at Abbey Road, just like the Beatles. Yeah, like in April.
Wow. In April, we got to go to Abbey Road and record "The Beat Goes On." It was crazy.
Yeah, unbelievable recording.
That's gotta be
when the video. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was absolutely unbelievable. So yes, we will be doing the brand new version of "The Beat Goes On."
Yes, and you'll see a
at
video
the big
cut
show on
at
December
the Arcada
21st.
Theater on
Yes.
if Ron Onesti lets us bring our video presentation in.
Oh yeah, you'll see the brand new video.
This will be now, guys, the Buddy Rich Big Band Machine Groovy Christmas Show, December 21st, Thursday. What are they going to get? They're going to get some great versions of Christmas standards. Is that how that works?
Yes.
Right.
Mixed in with, all the great Buddy charts. We're doing, great Christmas tunes and, some surprises. A lot of video, a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, it's a video.
So it's a fun show.
Yeah, and it reeks of the holidays because we wear holiday clothes.
A lot of sparkly clothes.
Very sparkly.
What was this thing called? Tea with Neil Peart? What was this thing?
What's that?
Something with Neil Peart that you guys did? What was that?
Well, that was
tea
when
with
we
Neil
did
Peart?
Tea with Neil Peart?
I don't know if it was tea with Neil, but was it the thing where we
when we talked about Neil?
Yeah, with Matt
Sorum from Guns N' Roses, and
maybe that was it.
Yeah, we had sort of a round table discussion about
that was it.
Neil.
That was it.
Yes.
He was a great friend of mine.
Yeah,
and,
Kathy knew Neil.
Sadly, he's no longer with us. But just a great guy, great friend, amazing musician, writer.
Yeah.
So yes,
What do you think of Neil as a drummer? In your opinion?
Next to Buddy Rich?
No, just you in general.
On his own?
No, me in general, after getting to know Neil Peart, again, like we were just talking about the Beatles, and when you do watch the Let It Be film, you realize it was Paul McCartney's band, and John Lennon and the other guys just played in his band. Well, when you look into Rush and you see what Neil actually did, not only his drumming, but that man was like he wrote all the lyrics, and he didn't musically. I don't know.
No, he didn't write the music. He wrote the lyrics.
So I'm saying he gave you the tone of what that band really became.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you listen to their music and how it really, and
but
I'm
as
saying,
a drummer, what did you think of him?
In his writing that he writes, his lyrical content. Drumming wise, yeah, they call him the professor, and there was a reason for that, and that was
very cerebral drummer.
Well, you know what? I wasn't a big Rush fan, maybe because I couldn't sing it because of
so high, right.
But I compared him a lot to Stuart Copeland. It's got that same kind of vibe, I think, and that's another great drummer that's out there too.
Right.
I thought from the Police, I thought he was very good. Buddy Rich, big band Christmas, man, how cool! Groovy Christmas show.
Yes.
There's something I just found out here too.
Yeah.
Greg, the Emmy Award-winning Greg Potter. What was that about? What did you win an Emmy for?
In 2009, it was. We talked about this in England.
Yes,
in England,
we did.
You could say anything in England. I told him I won an Academy Award. Okay, show it to me.
I know another guy that did that same thing.
Yeah, I know. I didn't want to get into that. In 2009, I played. Wait, where is it? Hold on a second.
Oh, it's in the kitchen.
It's right in the kitchen.
There you go.
We hang salami on it.
Kathy, while he gets the award, Kathy, you were a model at the age of 18. Did you like doing that?
I was.
Did you like?
It was fun. I think for me, because I was never happy just kind of standing and posing or whatever. I was always a lot more. I wanted to act. I wanted to sing. I wanted to do everything. So, but it was it was good for a time, for a period of time. And I was very lucky.
Look
The
at
woman
that.
whose
There you go.
agency it was.
That's what it looks like when you win it. They hand it to you.
Da,
There
da,
you
da.
go.
That's
I'd
what
like
I
to thank.
I'd like to
I
think.
like
So
Don't
yeah.
forget the
So
wave.
in
Don't forget the wave.
oh
yeah,
no wait.
yeah, yeah.
So in 2009, it was me, Rick Nielsen, and another guy. We were playing at the Grammy Foundation. It was a Grammy Foundation in Chicago, but I'm
Right.
saying because someone was asking what's the actual title, like what did you win? And now it was
Outstanding performance.
right. It was
by
for a news
something.
program, so it's like under more of a documentary. It wasn't like I was going up against the cast of
Dynasty.
yeah.
Oh yeah, very good.
Okay, well, how old am I?
100.
Like it's not like I was going up against Modern Family or something. I mean, it was
Okay,
a
I got it.
documentary. So it
it's
actually
pretty
went
cool, though. I mean, not
See,
everyone
very
gets one
cool.
of
No,
these.
You should be
and
very
I-
proud of that.
I won it
Yes.
playing the drums as opposed to I helped Jimmy Carter build homes in
Yeah.
Marietta, Georgia, and then they allowed me to get one of the, I coattailed right. I mean, I won it playing drums with Rick Nielsen, playing Cheap Trick covers, which you would enjoy.
Yeah, yes, I would enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, how else can you say I won an Emmy playing an acoustic rendition of "He's a Whore"?
Yeah,
which if
there
you
you
watch
go.
it, I'm
That's
actually,
what it is.
It would
I'm
work
actually
in
that was
Japan.
one of the songs we played. And Surrender.
Besides the Emmy, I didn't
Yes.
realize you
Yes.
acted. Tough Guy movie, Charlie Sheen, Corey Haim. You played
Oh, yeah.
Lucas, and you were almost going to be in the movie with Uncle Buck, but the recording contract got in the way. What
Yeah,
What if Uncle Buck
Can you
would have taken
imagine?
a different direction, Greg?
Oh my gosh!
If again, like that's why when people do see me,
If you had the
Oh.
opportunity to do that again, would you have chosen the movie?
Yes.
well, of course. I mean, what had happened was I was in a group called Siren, Mercury Polygram Recording Artist. So yes,
Jimmy
so
Kidd, Jimmy Kidd,
Jimmy Kidd playing
Tom
bass.
Brandt, John
Yeah,
Brandt.
yep. Yeah, again, 6 to 7 degrees of Potter, Cheap Trick, and okay. So yeah, we have. I get my first major record label deal, Mercury Polygram Records, and at the same time, I land a role in Uncle Buck, the film,
Yeah.
and the film
With
is
John Candy. With John Candy.
with John
John Candy.
Candy,
Yeah.
some unknown.
And what part were you playing?
So
The boyfriend.
yeah, the boyfriend. It ends up going to the boy that could fly. What was his
The
name?
boy.
And I put this stuff out of my mind.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
It ended up going to, but either way, I'm in the film. I started to rehearse. We started to film at the bowling alley in Cicero. I mean, it's going down. And the record is going to be released in February of '89. We're filming in December of '88. And I'm told by the president of so I get a call at my home, and it's the president of Mercury Polygram Records. And I think he's calling me to congratulate me on the fact that the drummer in this band is going to be in a major John Hughes movie.
Sure.
And
That's
their
huge.
band's
That's
coming.
huge. That's
Huge.
huge.
It's a huge thing.
Yeah.
And basically, he gets me on the phone and says, "Hey, pretty boy, I don't know what in the hell you think you're doing," but he used actually tougher language than that. He goes, "I don't know what in the F you think you're doing, but we're filming a video January 10th. And if you're not there, I'll get someone else to replace you because you're replaceable. I got guys living in cars that want to be in your position. You've got a whole record company behind you. This is going to be the biggest record of the year. You. I said, yeah, but I'm also in a movie. I don't give a shit what you're in.
Wow.
This is the band that we're investing in. You're part of this band. Either you're going to, and
Love
just
that.
went like that. So again, I'm 20 some years old. My dad sells car parts. So I turn to the family. I go, what do you think I should do? Should I be in a movie or should I be in now John Hughes knows me from my Steve Dahl days. He calls me up with David Nixay, the producer of the movie. They're like, Potter, this movie costs us $100,000 an hour. You gotta tell us, do you want to be in this film or are you going to go do, because, again, you've got there's a lot of stuff going on.
And so,
Bottom line
chose
is
the band.
I chose the band. The album went on to flop after 4 months, 5 months.
The movie went on
had
to be the
two
biggest movie.
Yeah, the movie
It's
went
still a
on to
good
be the
record.
highest grossing
I
comedy.
thought it was a good record, Greg. I thought it was a good. I bought it. I thought it was.
Yeah, no, and it was what. And remember, in real life, I really am a drummer. I mean, being an actor, yeah, back in the late '80s, early '90s, it was great. I was 20 years old, and I looked like I was 12. Think about it. When I was in Lucas, I was in the movie with Charlie Sheen, Winona Ryder, Corey Haim.
Corey Haim. Corey Haim, yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying they were children. I was already old enough
20s.
to. Yeah, I was already in my 20s. Well, so was Jeremy Piven. So was Charlie Sheen. But I'm saying it was just that was the thing back then. Nowadays, I don't know what it takes to get into Hollywood.
Kathy,
but I'm just saying.
Did you ever have the acting itch?
I did for a minute, and then it always brought me back to singing, though. For some reason, anytime I would sort of veer off of that path, it always brought me back. So I did a couple of films. I did modeling in New York, but it always brought me back to singing, which was my first love.
Well, right.
Well,
I mean, that's what eventually
Yeah, I know you guys are promoting the great Buddy Rich Big Band Machine Groovy Christmas Show, December 21st at the Arcada Theater, which, by the way, we're giving away 2 tickets in about 15 minutes. 10 minutes, we're going to give away tickets. But before that, guys, if Buddy was still alive right now, maybe he was still alive, wouldn't be touring maybe, and you guys are still got your group, what do you think you'd be thinking right now of being played or the stuff that's out there now? Let's go with Kathy first.
Oh boy.
Well, the first thing he would do would punch me in the face. That'd probably be the first thing he'd do. Then he'd say, "I'll talk to you about music in a second." But he'd punch me straight in the face. Now, what would he say about the music, Kathy? Man, remember, this is a family show, and we want to live. So maybe we should go to the neighbors
you
first.
you can find great things in everything, right? There's always something that will peak out and become something that is listenable and that is great in any genre. Right? But it's very hard for me to find something that is listenable over and over again. Like when we used to, hear great music, you wore it out. You listened to it so much that you had to keep buying it because you wore it out. I don't know that I've been hit.
Right, Greg. Greg, what about you? Yeah, Greg. Greg. What about you? New music. I mean, what would he be thinking right now? Going, what the hell?
What would Buddy be thinking?
What's it?
I used to ask Kathy the same thing when he would when Buddy took Kathy to see Led Zeppelin at Madison Square Garden, and as he walked in, people were walking up to Kathy and saying, "Hey, are you here to see Bonham? Are you here to see John?" Buddy finally turned to Kathy and went, "Who's Bonham? What's Bonham?" You know what I mean? And then he had to then face the fact that, here's Madison Square Garden sold out 3 nights in a row, 4 nights. They're filming a movie. It's Led Zeppelin, and he would just, Kathy said he actually sat and looked at her
the
all
whole
night.
thing. He sat through the whole concert until the drum solo came. And, it was great because it's John Bonham, whatever. Sure, but then he had like a Zulu dancer that came out with flaming torches and then sets the thing on fire.
The gong on
fire. The gong. And at that point, he just turned to me and just stared at me.
So if Buddy's doing that in 74
a man
to
who's
Zeppelin.
A genius, a musical genius. Since the age of 3 years old. And I brought him to this thing to watch a man set his drums on fire.
Yeah. So you want to fast forward that today to have Buddy Rich watching, say, a Super Bowl halftime and whatever we get at the halftime, and you think Buddy's going to go, "Oh my gosh." I mean,
that's what I've been waiting for.
Yeah. No. I don't know. I don't really see.
I agree with you guys. Hey guys, you know what it is? It's the Buddy Rich Big Band Machine Groovy Christmas Show, December 21st at Arcada Theater, 790shows.com. It's time to give away 2 free tickets.
Two.
Now, the first person that answers the question, I'm going to be taking a picture of the people here so I can see it. And if you can't make the show, just please tell me so I can give it to the second person who gets the answer. Here is the trivia question for 2 free tickets, folks. Mark the date down. It's Thursday, December 21st, 7 p.m. at Ron Onesti's Arcada Theater in the beautiful downtown St. Charles, Illinois. It's the Buddy Rich Big Band Machine, Groovy Christmas, to tell me what month, day, year the great Buddy Rich was born. First person. I need the month, the day, and the year. You're going to get 2 free tickets to see Buddy Rich live. Anthony, Ricky, Dakota, Lori, Ellie, you want to see this show? I need an answer. Let's go. Johnny Faso, Jerry Jams.
Straight to the Google.
John Faso says, wait. John Faso says 9, 19, 17? No. Wrong. Try it again, guys. We need Buddy Rich's birth date. That's month, day, and year. Easy. It's called Google. Look it up if you want to go.
This is pretty simple, folks.
It's a free 2 tickets. Easy to get. Just Google Buddy Rich.
It's Google.
Tickets. Very simple.
Very simple.
Very
You're
simple.
close.
Couldn't be simpler.
You're close.
Well, no,
Here it
the
is.
guy-
Scott Hall is a winner. Scott
Okay.
Hall is a winner. Ladies
right.
and gentlemen, September 30th,
Yeah.
1917, New York City.
Yes.
He was born.
Yes.
Congratulations,
That's it.
Scott Hall, everybody. Scott Hall, excuse me. Scott,
that's
private
the
message
winner.
me. We'll put your name on the list. There you go. God bless you, man. You won
I'm holding
two
it.
free
Oh,
tickets,
go
Scott.
away.
Now, Scott, you're on the air. If you can't make that show, let me know because John Faso said it second.
All
So
right.
he would be the next winner if you can't make
okay.
it.
If he,
Either way, let me know because I don't want to give away those tickets if you can't make it. It's Thursday, December 21st at the Arcada Theater in St. Charles. It's the Buddy Rich Big Band Machine Groovy Christmas
That's it.
show. A lot
Yes.
of good stuff. Scott, congratulations.
Yes.
Now, we're running out of time.
Oh,
Fantasy Camp going to be in March. Back to Los Angeles, California.
Yes.
Real
That's
quick,
Jan-
I got to ask you one quick question, both of you. I went to go see Kiss concert in Chicago. Scott said he'll be there, so congratulations, Scott. We'll leave. We'll give
Yay.
you. Make sure that Greg puts your name
on the guest list.
On the guest list.
and I'll text Greg with your information. Congratulations,
Yes.
Scott. All right, guys. I seen Kiss. Got to meet them at the United Center in Chicago last tour, and then New York. And this is something that could relate to Buddy Rich. They did their last show at Madison Square Garden, New York City. Their encore was Avatar. If you heard about this, their encore was the future of Kiss. They showed
Oh, they're gonna
cartoonish
hologram themselves?
type things, and that's going to be the future. What would you think of that? What would you think if bands started doing that now? I know ABBA's been doing it, but they haven't toured in years. What do you
Right.
think about that? The bands get too old, and now you have a Avatar. Would you go pay to see something like this? A lot of the fans are upset because this
Right.
happened. Or can you imagine doing a one now with Buddy Rich playing and just putting it out there?
Well, we've talked about the hologram thing.
Right.
Same thing.
Which
Have an Avatar, yeah.
is kind of interesting to me, but incorporated sort of not like on its own, like going to see Kiss with just holograms to me
For 2
would be
hours.
meaningless. But if you incorporated what we do and had Buddy kind of walk out and play a solo, that would be sort of unbelievable.
Yeah. Could
So
what do
in
you
that
think? Would you pay
regard,
that? Would you pay to
maybe.
see that, Greg?
Would I
Kiss-
pay to see me?
No, Greg. Would you
No.
see Kiss?
I
Avatar,
would.
any band.
No.
Well, I mean, now you're starting. I'm a total Kiss fan. I've seen him. Like I saw him at the stadium when it was the stadium. We missed him on this tour because we were out of town. I don't know. I believe they're pushing it, and it would have to be a real diehard fan because even with the
Right.
great Buddy Rich, I don't know if I would sit through a full 90 minutes
No.
of Buddy as an
As an avatar.
or
No.
as a hologram. I know Tupac Shakur, they've had like a whole concert, I guess, of him.
I think.
I mean, I guess
think
it would
they did
be-
it with the Beatles too, or they did it with
Oh,
Sinatra.
the Beatles?
They did it with Sinatra.
Oh, okay. But I'm
Sinatra,
saying,
right.
so you'd have to be a super fan.
Right. That
Um,
anything
it-
would satisfy
Right,
that
but I
for
don't
you.
even know that even, because like I said, what we do, we don't try to be like where you come to see it and you go, oh my gosh, it's like watching Buddy Rich. No, it's not. It's just we're playing his music and it gives you that feeling. You go home and go watch a video.
Right.
Or go put your Buddy Rich album on or something. So getting back to Kiss, I don't know that I would personally spend my money, but then again,
People will.
People will. I can't.
I mean,
'cause-
that's it.
Right.
People will.
If I know we're short on time, but when we get a minute, someone explain how this Taylor Swift gal is selling out 100,000 tickets a night.
I mention
mean,
this all the time. She's wait.
I mean,
forget the
God bless her,
sellout
man.
ticket price. Do you realize that this woman has sold more records than any other female singer in music
I'm-
history?
No.
And
I'm amazed. I mean,
I don't get it.
She's 34 years old. How many guys she slept with? How many songs can these people? I mean, come on. I think these
I
guys.
don't know.
I think all the ex-boyfriends need to get together and sue and make a piece of the
There you
royalty
go.
of the money coming in. But she's
But
huge.
even-
You got to give her credit.
I'm
very
giving
genius.
her credit.
She
I'm-
knows
I'm-
how to
She's
market
a genius.
herself.
She's got a
It's
marketing team, a marketing team behind her. She's
Whatever.
huge. She's huge.
You can't
Um,
argue with a billion people.
Right.
So
A
there you
billion
go.
people can't be wrong. So
Right.
I mean, so
right.
getting
It
back
can't be
to-
wrong.
She's doing
My
something
daughter
great.
loves her to death. She's
Yep.
a Swift.
Right.
And,
And
you got to give her
right.
credit for that.
I
Last
do.
question.
Yes.
And we got a this today would have been Sinatra's 108th birthday today, and we knew the connection between Frank and Buddy. Did they get
Yes.
along? Yes or no?
Yes, absolutely. Loved each other till the bitter end.
Well, it's almost
Right.
like Jeff and people they argue, just like Jeff Beck and Rod Stewart. Remember, they went on the tour together, and he left the tour because it just happened. It's almost like
Yep.
best friends, family, husbands and wives. You fight, whatever it is.
Well,
But
when my father and Frank were both on the Tommy Dorsey band, they were roommates. They were 19 and 20, 21 years old. They were kids.
Yeah.
And they were in this machine that at the time was like the Beatles. I mean, Tommy Dorsey at that time was the most
Was the Beatles,
gigantic thing in
absolutely.
music. So these two were fighting, and Buddy had already been there for a while. And here comes Frank, trying to steal his thunder. And, they were like two kids fighting it out. And they remained friends for the duration of their lives. So, Frank was an amazing human being. Just if he was your friend, he was your friend for life.
he was your friend, but don't cross him. Don't cross.
Don't cross him.
There
Right.
you go, guys. It's coming to the end of the hour. Buddy Rich, Big Band Machine, Groovy Christmas Show, Thursday, December 21st, 7 p.m. at the Arcada Theater. Shows.com out and see a great. First of all, you're seeing the legend Buddy Rich music backed by a big band, holiday
Yes.
songs, plus some of his hits. And you got Kathy Rich, of course, the daughter. You got the great Greg Potter, Chicago's very own. You got to love it. They've been doing it for a long time. They're very successful. I just love that you guys, like I said during the sound check, I just love how
Yes.
you guys are together and keep it going because with all
Together and together.
together,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a
jealousy
weird thing.
and a lot of crap, but you guys stay together, you pull it through, and you go out and the thing, which I kudos to that
That's it.
because a lot of people can't
Thank
do that. It's very important.
It
I wish
ain't
you guys
easy,
the best
as
of
they
luck.
say.
More great
Thank
success
you.
in 2024. Happy holidays. Love you guys to death.
Happy
Guys,
holidays,
one
everybody.
last time,
Thank you, Tony.
Get
Thank
your
you.
butt to the Arcada Theater Thursday, December 21st. Oshows.com. Buddy Rich, Big Band Machine, Groovy Christmas Show.
There you go.
Then,
Yay.
guys, now real fast before we go, let's not forget our good friends from Ba-ba-da-da. The last big sponsor, of course, is Ace Hardware. Ace is
Woo-hoo!
the buy local,
yeah.
shop local. No, it just means
Only
everything
place that we go for
and
hardware.
Mesa, Arizona. All Carhartt closed, 30% off through December 24th. Free assembly and delivery of grill purchases, $3.99 and up. And shop at the acehardware.com in-store pickup. Be ready in 15 minutes. That's
Wow.
our friends from Ace. Helping
Ace Hardware.
neighborhoods. Guys, you have a great
There
day.
you
I'll be
go.
back tomorrow with a regular show. Remember, support local establishments, support live entertainment, and the great
Yes.
words of Ringo Starr, peace and love. We love you to the best. God bless
Thank
you guys.
you.
Thank you, Kathy
Thank
Rich.
you, buddy.
and Great Greg Potter, both you guys. God bless.
Thank
Nick
you, man.
Sahagi's
Thanks,
the
Tony.
piano
Thank you, Tony.
man. Take us.
Time to go, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
Steve Dahl. I'm reading. Hold on.
Oh.
So go slow. Go up.
Guys, don't forget Mama D's bread loaves. They're selling like crazy. Natalie's working her ass off. So if you have these breads orders, Put them in today. Don't wait till Christmas because Kathy, I'm telling you, Natalie's got to want to enjoy her Christmas with her family. So don't forget to go to NBOS42C right here at yahoo.com. Get those bread loaves, Mama D bread loaves. They are the best. Stockings, great gift ideas. We love you guys. See you tomorrow. God bless you.